My dearest listeners, today I come before you with a profound message from the angels, one that stirs deep emotions and sheds light on a situation you've likely been pondering for some time. This message speaks of someone who holds a special place in your heart, someone who, perhaps unbeknownst to you, has been thinking of you with a mixture of longing, regret, and hope. Yes, they have spoken your name, and what was said reveals the depth of their emotional journey, a journey that involves you at its very core. The angels are guiding me to deliver this message because they sense you are at a turning point, both in your life and in your relationship with this person. What I'm about to share will help you navigate these emotional waters and perhaps even change the course of your relationship, leading to healing, growth, and a renewed sense of connection. So, as we begin this journey together, I invite you to open your heart, quiet your mind, and allow the angels' wisdom to flow through you. This message is not just about the other person, it is about you, your soul's path, and the choices you're being called to make. Part 1. The unspoken truths of the heart, the individual you've been thinking about, the one who has quietly, perhaps even silently, drifted in and out of your life, is struggling with their emotions. They have, for some time, kept their feelings for you hidden, suppressed beneath layers of fear and uncertainty. The angels reveal that this suppression has caused them immense emotional pain. They've longed to reach out, to express their true feelings, yet something inside them has held them back. Have you ever sensed that there was more to their silence than what met the eye? Have you ever felt the weight of unspoken words hanging in the air between you, as if they were teetering on the edge of saying something profound, but always pulling back at the last moment? The angels want you to know that your intuition was right. This person has wanted to tell you something that goes beyond mere words. They've wanted to open their heart to you, to let you see the depths of their love, their regret, their hope for a future with you. But fear has held them captive. Fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, fear of being hurt again. The angels whisper to you now. Their silence was not born from indifference, but from fear. They love you deeply, but they do not know how to show it. And so, they have cried. Cried in moments when they were alone, overwhelmed by the weight of their unspoken emotions. They have cried because they miss you. They have cried because they regret the moments when they could have been more open, more honest, more present in your relationship. But now, something has shifted. The angels reveal that a new energy has entered their life, a nudge from the universe, urging them to step out of the shadows and into the light of truth. They are beginning to find the courage they once lacked. They are beginning to realize that the only way to heal is to face their fears head-on and express what they've been holding inside for so long. Part 2. The depth of their longing. When they spoke your name, the angels say, it wasn't just a casual mention. It wasn't something said in passing, without thought or feeling. No, it was much deeper than that. Their words were filled with a longing so profound that it shook them to their core. They spoke your name with reverence, with tenderness, and with an ache that comes only from missing someone deeply. Imagine for a moment the sound of their voice as they said your name, the subtle tremble in their tone, the quiet vulnerability that seeped into their words. This was no ordinary conversation. It was a moment of raw emotion, a moment when they could no longer keep their feelings locked away. They longed for the connection you once shared, the joy, the laughter, the sense of understanding that passed between you without the need for words. They missed the way you made them feel, alive, seen, understood. And now, in their heart of hearts, they yearn to experience that connection again. They want to return to a time when things were simpler, when the love between you flowed freely and without barriers. But alongside that longing comes regret. Part 3, the weight of regret. The angels want you to understand that this person is carrying a heavy burden of regret. They regret the times when they pushed you away, when they let their fear and insecurity get the better of them. They regret the things they didn't say, the moments when they should have been more open to the love you were offering. They regret the choices they made that led to distance, to misunderstanding, to pain. Their regret is not something they take lightly. It haunts them. They replay past conversations in their mind, thinking about all the things they could have said differently, all the ways they could have shown you more love, more appreciation. They wonder if it's too late, if the damage has already been done, if the bridge between you has been burned beyond repair. But even in the midst of their regret, there is hope. And it is this hope that drives them to finally speak your name with such emotion, to finally confront the feelings they've been hiding for so long. Part 4, the struggle between hope and fear. Hope and fear, two powerful emotions, often intertwined in the most complex of ways. This person is no stranger to that complexity. On one hand, they hope for a future where the two of you can heal the wounds of the past and build something even stronger than before. They imagine a life where the love between you is rekindled, where the mistakes of the past are forgiven, and where you can create new memories together. But on the other hand, they are terrified. They fear that opening their heart to you now, after all this time, will only lead to more pain. They fear that you will reject them, that you have moved on, that you no longer feel the same way about them. They fear that by reaching out, they will be vulnerable in a way they've never been before, and that vulnerability will leave them exposed to hurt. This inner battle between hope and fear is one they've been fighting for some time now. And it's a battle that has left them feeling emotionally exhausted, torn between the desire to reconnect and the fear of being hurt again. Part 5, the revelation's timing. The angels want you to know that the timing of this revelation is no coincidence. Everything in the universe happens for a reason, and this moment, this pivotal point in your relationship, is part of a larger divine plan. The fact that this person has spoken your name now, after all this time, suggests that both of you are at a point in your lives where healing and growth are possible. The angels have been working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and events to bring you both to this moment of truth, but the timing is also delicate. This person is still grappling with their fears, still unsure of how to move forward. They need time, and they need space. The angels urge you to approach this situation with patience and compassion, allowing this person the freedom to come to you when they are ready. At the same time, the angels remind you that your own journey is just as important. While this person is figuring out their emotions, you are being called to reflect on your own heart. What do you truly want for the future of this relationship? Are you open to the possibility of reconciliation, or do you feel that it's time to move on? Part 6. Your inner truth. As you reflect on this revelation, the angels want you to remember one thing above all else. Your inner truth holds the key to your next steps. While this person's words carry weight, your own feelings, desires, and intuition are even more important. The angels encourage you to take time to connect with your heart. What is it telling you about this person? About your future together? Do you still feel a deep connection with them? Or has time and distance changed the way you see the relationship? It's important to honor whatever emotions come up for you during this time. You may feel a whirlwind of conflicting feelings: love, sadness, excitement, confusion. All of these emotions are valid, and they each have something to teach you. Allow yourself to feel them fully, without judgment, knowing that they are part of your soul's journey. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, the angels suggest turning to practices that help you connect with your inner wisdom. Journaling, meditation, prayer. These are all powerful tools that can help you gain clarity and insight into your heart's true desires. Part 7. The role of healing. Healing is a central theme in this message, and it is something that both you and this person are being called to embrace. Healing is not just about mending the relationship, it's also about healing the wounds within yourself. The angels remind you that healing is a journey, one that requires time, patience, and understanding. It is not a linear process, and it often involves revisiting old wounds and facing uncomfortable truths. But it is through this process that true growth and transformation occur. For this person, healing means facing their fears and insecurities, learning to be vulnerable, and finding the courage to express their true feelings. For you, healing may mean forgiving the past, letting go of any lingering resentment, and opening your heart to the possibility of love once again.